guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorite beauty products for 2024. This is everything I have been absolutely loving this year. A lot of the stuff is newly discovered products this year. Some of it is stuff that I've been using for years and just continue to love. I did do a mid-year best of beauty, so some of these products are repeats from that video, but a lot of them are stuff I've been using more in the second half of the year. I didn't want to kind of repeat myself. So even though I do still love all those products in my mid-year best of beauty, I didn't want this to be too much of a repeat of that video. So I've just included a few of the products that I think are worth mentioning again. And then a lot of it is stuff I've been using more in the second part of the year. But let's get started because I have a lot to share with you guys. I'm going to break this up into 4 different categories. So we have makeup, skincare, fragrance, and hair care. I will start off with makeup because that's probably the biggest category I have here. So I'll kind of break it down into order of how the products are applied on the face. So starting off with primer, I don't typically use primers. I don't like primers. I don't think they really make any difference to my makeup, and I feel like a lot of them don't really do what they claim to do. But there was one primer that came out this year that I think is absolutely worth it. I have been loving it, and it is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. This is a smoothing and blurring primer, and it absolutely holds up to its name. It smooths the skin, it blurs the skin. I love how this makes my complexion products look. It just makes them look so much smoother. As someone that has texture on my skin here, it makes a huge difference with that. So I do mostly use it on the areas here where I have texture. 100% smooths the skin, makes my foundation or my skin tint sit on the skin so much smoother, and I'm just absolutely in love with this. So if you're someone that has textured skin, you find that your makeup's not like sitting right on the face, it's not sitting smooth, definitely give this a try. 100% my number one primer, or I guess I should say my only primer, because it's literally the only primer I will use. Then next, for my top foundation, I feel like Huda Beauty really did it out of the park with their complexion products this year. I have here the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. So this is in the same line as the primer. These products work perfectly together, but they also do a great job on their own as well. I have the shades here, Shortbread and Chai. One is for when I'm a little more tan, one's for my more pale skin. Absolutely love this foundation. Just like the primer, it's a smoothing and blurring foundation, and it 100% does those things. Again, if you have textured skin and you want to get that more smooth, blurred look to the skin, this 100% does this, but it's also very, very lightweight, so it doesn't feel heavy in the skin. It has more of like a natural to glowy finish, but it dries down on the skin really nicely and doesn't accentuate any texture. So perfect if you are someone with maybe more combination skin and you have textured skin. I feel like this is a perfect foundation for you. So. All right, moving on to my favorite skin tint this year. I have here the Sephora collection Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. I absolutely love this skin tint. It is literally everything I want in a skin tint. If you want something that you can just throw on the face with your hands, just slap it on. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to set it. You don't need to add concealer. You just want a product that can stand on its own. This is 100% the product. I apply this with my fingers. I wear this on days where I'm not wanting to do a full face of makeup, but I'm leaving the house. I just want to be a little more put together. So I'll throw this on with a little bit of mascara. I'm good to go. There's never been a product that I can use where I don't need to set my face with powder, especially like under the eyes. I always need to go in with powder under the eyes, but with this product, literally don't need to use anything else with it. I slap it on with my fingers, under the eyes, on the eyelids, and I'm good to go. It does not crease, it sets itself. It has enough coverage where it covers like redness on my face, any blemishes I might have, it smooths them over, gives that smooth like blurred look to the skin, but it still looks like skin, still very natural. It is a skin tint, so it of course is very lightweight, very light coverage, but it still gives you that more like flawless, your skin but better sort of look. So I love it. 100% the best skin tint I've used. Honestly, not even just for this year, just ever. It's 100% the best skin tint I've used, so I love it. Moving on to concealer. I'm pretty fussy with my concealers. My all-time favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. That's the one that I use every single day, and I always go back to it. I've never really found a concealer that works the same as that one does. It doesn't crease, it has enough coverage. It's just my ideal perfect concealer, but I did find one this year that honestly, I would say is kind of like a dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This has a very similar consistency to the Tarte Shape Tape to me. It has that kind of like thick consistency. It's full coverage. It has a matte finish as well. I think e.l.f. has a glowy version as well. I like the matte version. I feel like it's very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. Has good coverage. It doesn't crease in me as well. Very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you are a fan of the Tarte Shape Tape, but maybe you want a more affordable option, definitely check out the what's it called? e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Love it. I heard a lot of good things about this year as well, so I'm glad that I tried it out because it is now one of my favorites. Moving on to setting powder, I feel like this is no surprise here. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Absolutely love this. Don't mind the marks on there. It's well loved. I take it everywhere. Love this powder. I did discover this one this year and I'm so glad I finally tried it. I think it's been out for quite a while, like a few years, but I was never able to get my hands on it. But I finally tried it this year and it's my everyday powder. I am wearing it today. I love it. I love how it sets my makeup. It has a little bit of coverage and pigment to it as well. So you do want to make sure you're finding the right shade for your skin tone because it's not going to be translucent on the skin. But this also smooths and blurs my skin so much. Like this combo, the primer, the foundation, and the powder together, I feel like I get the smoothest, most blurred, like flawless looking skin. I just love how this sets my face, especially under the eyes. I use a beauty blender and press it in under the eyes and it just makes my under eyes look so smooth and flawless. And then of course, like I said, it adds some more coverage as well. So love this powder. Definitely check it out if you haven't. It's drugstore as well, so pretty affordable price. All right, let's move on to our bronzers and blushes. So first I have here a bronzer stick. This is from LYS. I was loving LYS this year. I feel like Huda Beauty and LYS are probably like my two top brands for the year. Been loving their products, but this is their bronzer stick in the shade No Limits. Wait, no, it's their No Limits bronzer stick in the shade Courage. So this is like one of their medium shades. It's so messy. I need to give all my makeup products a good wipe, so don't mind them, but it is definitely a darker shade for me, but I really like the undertone of this. It's kind of like definitely a warmer undertone, so if you have fairer skin than me, it might be a little bit too dark, a little bit too warm, but I do like a really bronzed makeup look, so I love this. I feel like it's perfect. I love how it blends. Very pigmented as well, so you don't need to go into with a lot. I usually do like a dot in each area, and like even that is sometimes too much. So very pigmented, blends beautifully, lasts all day as well. I always set it with a powder, lasts all day. I love it. And then to go with that, my favorite powder bronzer for the year is also from LYS. This is their No Limits matte powder bronzer, and I think, wait, do I have it in the same shade? No, this is Courage. This one is Harmony. So this is again one of their medium shades. Again, it's kind of like a neutral warm shade. I would say it definitely goes warmer on my skin, but I love this. I think, again, it's that perfect bronzy look that I like, especially in the summertime. I feel like this is perfect when I'm fake tanned as well. But again, I love how this blends. It's not patchy, very pigmented as well, so you don't need to go in with too much. It lasts on the skin. Everything I love in a powder bronzer, so I have been loving this combo this year. Okay, we're moving on to some of my favorite categories. Man, I have so much makeup here. I feel like this video is going to be like an hour long, but I'll try to kind of speed through everything so I'm not rambling too much. But moving on to blush. So I had a few blush finds that I loved this year. So the first one, loved these blushes, especially in the first part of the year. I was using these all the time, but it's the Haus Labs powder blushes. I have a few different shades, but the ones I have here are Hibiscus Haze and French Rosette. I feel like I was wearing Hibiscus Haze a lot at the start of the year, and then I've been enjoying French Rosette a little more now. So this obviously is more of that pink shade, and then this one, almost a peachy, bronzy sort of shade on me, but love these blushes. Such a good shade range. So many, like they're very different shades to what you can find anywhere else. Blend beautifully, very pigmented. They last all day. Everything I love in a blush. And then I have from Fenty Beauty, this is their, what's it called? Suede powder blush. I have it in the shade Petal Poppin'. Very similar shade to the Hibiscus Haze. I think that like pink sort of shade. It's like a warm sort of pink. Love how this looks on the skin. Very pigmented, blends beautifully. Just honestly the perfect blush. I think she has mattes and shimmer versions. I definitely prefer the matte ones on myself, but love them. And then a blush I've been using more recently, honestly, I think only the last few weeks, but it was worth adding in here. This is from Too Faced. I have their palette here, but Specifically, the blush I want to show you guys is this one here. It's Velvet Crush. I have this on my cheeks today. This I had been eyeing for a long time. It does come individually as well. It was just cheaper for me to get the palette, but I had been eyeing that blush for a while because I've been wanting to find something that just looks more of like a neutral, natural shade on my cheeks. Blushes tend to turn peachy on me, so I wanted something that was gonna just stay more of that neutral, natural color, and this is like the perfect blush for that. It's perfect for my like everyday natural sort of blush. I've been loving it. I've been wearing it every single day, so I'm really glad I got this palette. But yeah, definitely a more recent find, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Then the last blush here is no surprise. I think this was in my mid-year Best of Beauty. I was wearing this a lot in the summer. It's the Milk Makeup Jelly Tint. Is that the full name for it? Yeah, Jelly Tint. Love this product. I have it in the shade Spritz, which is the like peachy sort of shade. Loved this in the summertime. It's perfect for doing that like sun-kissed like W blush look. Is perfect for that. It just gives the most beautiful sun-kissed like glowy look to the skin. I love it. Very pigmented. It is technically like a stain as well, so once it's on there, it like doesn't move. It's staying for the whole day. I kind of want to get a few more shades of this to try because they did actually just come out with some new shades, so I kind of want to try some other shades, see if I like any of the others, but love this. Then the last thing for face products, I have my all-time favorite highlight. This is from Benefit. It's the Cookie Highlight. I tried a few different highlights this year, but none of them really stood out to me and none of them just compared to this highlight. I've been using this one for years and honestly, just none compared to it. It's the perfect highlight, especially, oh, just lost some. It's a perfect like shade for my my skin tone, lighter complexion. It has that like pinky champagne-y sort of shade to it. Perfect for a more pale skin tone. It has the perfect glow as well. It's like so glowy, but it's not glittery or shimmery or anything. It's just like the perfect natural but not natural glow, if that makes sense. I love it. Haven't found any better than that one. All right, now I just have two mascaras here to mention. I didn't really use many eye products this year that I loved. I mean, I tried a few different eyeshadow palettes, but none that I really thought were worth mentioning. I mean, there were some I liked, but just not, and I didn't use them enough to really add into a favorites video. So I do just have, for the eyes, I have two mascaras here. The first one, of course, is my all-time favorite, Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. This is my #1 mascara. I will always go back to this one. I love it. I love everything about it. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I feel like it does everything I like in a mascara, adds volume, adds length. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer, but it's also very easy to remove. It's also, this one's not waterproof, which I also find really impressive because again, it doesn't smudge or anything like that, doesn't transfer, but then is very easy to remove because it's not waterproof. So love this. I feel like this is always gonna be in my favorites. And then another mascara that I did try this year, it was actually released this year. This is a Milk Makeup Kush High Roll tubing mascara. So if you love a tubing mascara, you'll absolutely love this one. I at first wasn't loving it because I found that when I was layering with this product, it was getting a little bit clumpy in the eyes. So I kind of played around with it a little more and discovered that it's better if you just do as many coats as possible straight away and then you're good to go. Leave it at that, because if you do kind of let it dry and keep layering, it goes clumpy. So once I figured that out, I fell in love with this mascara. I love how it makes my lashes look, lengthens, volumes, all the good stuff. And then of course, tubing mascaras are really easy to remove. You can just remove them with water, but just in the shower, I would cleanse my face and it would come right off and you don't end up with any smudge marks and like panda eyes, nothing like that. It's just completely removed from the eyes. So love it, 100% the best tubing mascara I used this year. And then just an eyebrow product that I also started using this year. This is the Sephora Collection Retractable Eyebrow Pencil. I'm not huge on like trying out new eyebrow pencils, but I'm really glad that I started using this one this year. I usually use the Benefit retractable pencil, but it just started, like I feel like I go through it really fast. So I'm always needing to replace it, and it's kind of pricey as well. So I just wanted something that was a little bit more affordable, especially when I use them mostly every day. So if I'm gonna go through it quick, I want something that is not going to break the bank every time I need to repurchase it. I think this one's like $19 or $18, so really affordable, and I love the shade range. I for a while was using Nutmeg Brown and Taupe, but recently I've just been using Taupe and I love how this looks. I have it on today. Perfect for my natural hair color. Love it. It's nice and thin, so you can get that like hair-like look, but it's not thin enough to the point where it breaks. I've never had one of these break on me, so love it. Perfect eye pencil. Now moving on to my all-time favorite category in makeup, we have lip products. I honestly have been obsessed with lip products this year. So I'll start off with my favorite lip liners for the year. So of course I had to include my all-time favorite lip liner. I've been using this one for years, but I feel like I should still include it. It's the NYX lip liner. I definitely need a new one. She's getting a little bit low there. I will definitely be repurchasing another one soon, but I have it in the shade Nude Beige. This is my perfect nude lip color. If you have like a neutral skin tone, I feel like this is a perfect nude for you. It is a little bit more on the pinky side, but it's nice because it doesn't turn like orange on me. I like it being more of that like brown pinky sort of nude shade. So the perfect nude. Absolutely love this. It's always going to be in my favorites, honestly. And then the other lip liner I have here, I was sent these in PR and I'm so glad I was. This is from Wonderskin. It's their 360 contour lip liner. The shade I have here is Saddle, another really nice nude shade. Let me see if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's focusing, hopefully it is, but another like perfect nude shade, very similar to my NYX one. I definitely find this to be a little bit creamier though. It almost has a similar texture to the Makeup Forever lip liners, that like very creamy feeling. So if you like a creamy lip liner, you will definitely love this, but they're very pigmented, very long lasting as well. They last all day on the lips. I love it. All right, then my favorite lip oil this year is, of course, actually I feel like I've been using this for a few years now. It's the Dior Lip Glow Oil. 100% my favorite lip oil. The shade here is the Pink Lilac. It's definitely like changed a little bit just from using it on top of like lip liners and lipstick and stuff. So it's usually more of like a purpley pink color and a little more like see-through transparent, but love this lip oil. I love the applicator. It's that big like doe foot applicator. I love how this feels. It's buttery, it's smooth, it's not sticky. Love it. All-time favorite lip oil. And then this next one is a product that I honestly did not like at first when I started using it. I did a like ranking my lip products video earlier in the year, and I think this was like somewhere close to the bottom, but ended up actually really loving this in the end. This is the YSL Love Shine. I have it in the shade 201. This is like perfect for my everyday lip color. I absolutely love this on top of just a lip liner. It's perfect for my like everyday lip look that I do. It's glossy, it's shiny, it's not sticky, it's very buttery smooth. At first when I used this, I felt like it was a bit too oily on the lips, but I think I was honestly just going in with a bit too much. I kind of like dab it on now and I just love how it looks. Gives that perfect glossy shiny look, and it just feels very hydrating and buttery on the lips as well. So love that. Then of course I had to include my Tarte Maracuja lip products. I absolutely fell in love with these this year. I have so many, but I just chose my 3 favorites to show you guys. So I have one of their lip oils. This is the Cool Mauve shade, and then I have, this was like a limited edition glittery duo set. I have Rosy Copper Shimmer Glass and Delilah. Absolutely love these so much. So these 2 Maracuja lips, one here is like a shimmery one, and then the other one is just like a nude sort of shade. Love these for my everyday wear. Love how these feel. They're glossy, they're glossy, like they look glossy on the lips. Love them. Hydrating, a little bit plumping, but they don't hurt the lips. They don't like sting. It's just more of that minty plumping feeling. And then this lip oil I've been loving recently as well. Been wearing this like every day, but it's my perfect, again, like nude sort of shade because it is that cool tone. It doesn't turn orange or peachy on my skin. It stays that cool undertone. It almost gives like a purpley pink look to my lips, which I love. Honestly, probably my #1 lip products that I have been using this year. And then the last one here is technically like a skincare lip balm, but I use it more as makeup, so I wanted to include it with makeup. This is the Ole Henriksen I Love Me Anina Bing. This is a limited edition strawberry sorbet scent. So this is like a glittery version of the strawberry sorbet. Love this product. I love how it looks on the lips. I do this just on top of my like nude lip liner. Love that combination, but it adds a little bit of shimmer. I love how it looks. I also have it in the shade, which I'm actually wearing today. This is the Cocoa Cream scent or shade, I guess, but love this, wearing it today as well. It has that cocoa scent. I feel like this is like perfect for like the winter, fall time, that perfect deeper sort of scent. But love both these. They're hydrating, but like I said, I do wear them more as makeup. So that's why I included them in the makeup category. All right, we're all done with makeup. That was definitely a lot. So moving on to skincare. I'm just gonna insert pictures of all the products for you guys because I don't actually have all of the products to show you guys. Some of the stuff I used at the start of the year and I've used up, so I've gotten rid of them. So I'm just gonna insert pictures for you guys. To start off, we have a serum from Caudalie. This is their Skin Perfecting Salicylic Serum. I absolutely love this product. I only used one bottle of it, but the way it helped my skin, like I have been dealing with terrible breakouts this year, and this is one of those products that just like instantly cleared my skin. Honestly, within like 2 weeks, I started seeing improvements in my skin. It does have salicylic acid in it, so of course it's exfoliating the skin, getting rid of all the stuff in the skin, and just did such a good job at exfoliating my skin. If you deal with a lot of breakouts, I 100% recommend trying this product. They also have a like spot treatment that you can get, so if you're not someone that gets like blemishes all over, you just get random spots here and there, definitely try the spot treatment. But if you're someone that kind of gets them all over the face, try out this serum. It is so good. You will not regret it. Definitely one of my favorite acne products that I used this year. Then next I have a toner from xoxo. I'm not doing these in any specific order. I'm just listing them off, not in any order. But yeah, we have it from xoxo. This is their AHA BHA Vitamin C Daily Toner. I have fallen in love with this product. I've gone through, I think, 3 bottles of it now. I go through it really fast because I use quite a lot of it, but love this product. It's nice because it is a daily toner, so it's gentle enough that you can use every single day, but it is giving your skin a little bit of a gentle exfoliation, and I just love what this did to my skin. I feel like the second part of the year, I finally found products that actually work with my skin. Like I said, I've been dealing with really bad breakouts this year, and yeah, the second part of the year, a few of these products here just honestly cured my skin, and this is one of them. I use this after I cleanse my skin. I put it on a cotton pad, like I drench my cotton pad and I wipe it all over. It exfoliates the skin. It also brightens because it has vitamin C, but also I like to use it so I can see that I'm removing everything from my face. On the cotton pad, I can see if there's anything left over on my face, so I'm making sure that I'm actually getting everything, all the dirt, makeup off my face. I'm so happy that I discovered this product this year because I just feel like it made such a difference with my skin. Another product that I think had a huge part in clearing up my skin is from Skin 1004. I think that's how you say the name, but this is their Madagascar Centella Empole Foam. Love this cleanser so much. Honestly, like my all-time favorite foaming cleanser that I've ever used. I can't use a lot of foaming cleansers because they do make my skin look dry. If you're someone that has drier skin, you probably understand that. But if you do have drier skin and you like using a foaming cleanser, I 100% recommend checking this one out. It is technically meant for like acne prone skin, because it does a really good job at like getting out everything from the skin, gets like sebum, all the excess sebum off the skin. So technically for acne prone skin, but I love that it also is really good for combo and drier skin because it does not dry out the skin whatsoever. Like my skin almost feels more hydrated after using it, but it just foams up so nicely. It makes me feel like I'm really like deep cleaning my skin. I've honestly never used a cleanser like this one, so 100% recommend trying it out if you haven't. Definitely my top #1 cleanser for the year. Next is another cleanser that I feel like made a huge difference with my skin this year. This one is from Curology. It's their gentle cleanser. Started using this one earlier in the year, and again, I fell in love with it. I use this one in the morning as my like morning more gentle cleanser, but it also works really well as a nighttime cleanser as well because it does a really good job at really cleansing the skin, but also is very gentle in the skin, doesn't strip the skin. Good if you do have drier skin as well. It's not going to strip or dry out your skin, but just really, really good as a nice gentle cleanser. It is also meant to be non-comedogenic, meant to be good for acne prone skin, all skin types, fragrance free, good for sensitive skin. So honestly, I feel like anyone could use this cleanser. Just your perfect everyday gentle cleanser. Next is an eyelash serum that I discovered and have been loving this year. This is the City Lash Eyelash Serum. Absolutely love this. Honestly, my new favorite eyelash serum. I've used a lot of serums. I actually did a video like talking about eyelash serums that I've used, so check that out if you're more interested in hearing more about lash serums. But honestly, I fell in love with this product. I've gone through a few bottles of it, and what I love mostly about this product is it does lengthen the lashes. I will say not as crazy as some lash serums I've used, definitely not as long, but what I like about this one is it's very consistent. I find with a lot of lash serums, when I stop using them or just after a while of using them, my lashes will just start to fall out and get really patchy and like short. But I find with this one that does not happen. I don't find my lashes to be falling out after a while. All my lashes are like even in length. That was another thing I found, like some lashes would grow at different lengths and you'd have really long ones and then shorter ones. So that was annoying. But yeah, with this lash serum, I don't find that to be the case. I think they grow at a very even length. They don't fall out. It also doesn't irritate the skin. I know some people get like irritated right on the lash line. This does not irritate the skin because it's also all clean, all natural ingredients as well. So love it. And then another product from City Beauty is their lid lifting treatment. Another one I discovered this year and have gone through multiple tubes of this one. I love it. It's meant for firming the skin around the eyes. So if you have like sagging skin, fine lines, wrinkles, you want to look a little bit smoother around the eyes, this is the perfect product for that. I do use this one at night as like my nighttime treatment, but I've recently also been using it in the morning under makeup, kind of like an eye primer. So I go in with it first and it just instantly like smooths everything around the eyes so that my makeup then sits on a little bit smoother. So love using it as both a eye primer and a treatment. And then another serum that I loved this year, this one is from The Ordinary. This is their 0.1% retinol, different to retinol, a little bit stronger than a retinol, but loved this product. I did use a couple bottles of this one this year. When I first started using it, it made my skin purge like crazy. Like I broke out like crazy. But once you get past that step, I love how this made my skin look. My skin looks smoother, a lot clearer. It just like got everything out of my skin, and I love how this ended up making my skin look. But if you can get past that purging stage, then you'll absolutely love this product. I definitely recommend this more for someone that's been using retinol for a little while. If you're someone new to retinol products, then definitely start with something a little bit lighter. But if you've been using retinol for a little bit longer, you want something that's going to be a bit stronger, then this product is definitely worth trying out. Then my favorite moisturizer for the year is from First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream. Forgot how much I loved this product until honestly recently, the last few, maybe month, I've been using it again. Love this. If you have drier skin or in the winter time you want something that's a little bit thicker but it doesn't feel like heavy or clogging on the skin, this is perfect. If you have maybe combination skin, acne prone skin, but still a little bit of dryness, this is like the perfect moisturizer for you. It has this really nice like airy whipped texture. That's honestly my favorite thing about it. Like it's super hydrating. It seems like it's very thick, but it just has this very like whipped texture, almost like a whipped cream or something. So it doesn't like feel super heavy on the skin, but does feel very hydrating. So perfect for a nighttime or a winter moisturizer. And then the last skincare product, this one is from Bloom. This is their tripeptide lip balm. I love this. This is honestly my favorite lip treatment that I found this year. I love the scent of it. It's like the perfect vanilla scent where like it smells like real vanilla. It's not like artificial. Like it literally smells like vanilla essence or like a vanilla stick or something. Like it smells so good, but it's also just very, very hydrating. Smooths my lips, makes my lips feel super hydrated. I love it. I always just have this one in my bag. Throw it on during the day if I need a little bit of hydration, but love it. 100% my favorite lip balm this year. All right, moving on to hair care. There honestly weren't a lot of hair care products that I tried and loved this year. So I just have a few in here that were definitely worth mentioning. So the first, of course, I had to include from Moroccanoil. This is their Frizz Control shampoo and conditioner. This is my new absolute favorite shampoo and conditioner. I've never used a shampoo and conditioner that makes my hair feel as smooth as this one does. I do have pretty frizzy hair. That's why I was interested in this one. They have lots of different types. There's like hydrating, scalp care, like all different ones, but that was why I was more interested in the Frizz Control one, because I do have pretty frizzy hair and this makes such a difference with my hair. Like even when I'm not using any hair masks or hair treatments or anything, I'm just like quickly washing my hair with the shampoo and conditioner. I love how it makes my hair feel so smooth, so silky, just so soft. Honestly, I've never used a shampoo and conditioner that makes my hair feel that good, so I had to include it. Love it. And then a hair treatment that I used this year that I absolutely loved was the K18 leave-in hair treatment. This is absolutely worth the hype, worth the money. I do wish it was a little bit more affordable. I think it's $103 or something. Is a little bit pricey, so I wish it was a little bit more affordable, but it definitely is a product that is worth trying out. I love what it did to my hair. This is a bond repair treatment, so it's meant to like help seal split ends and just repair the bonds in your hair. Out of all the bond repair treatments that I did try out this year, I honestly used quite a bit. Like I tried out quite a few. This was definitely the #1 bond repair treatment that I did use. So definitely worth trying. If you're able to splurge a little bit, I definitely recommend trying this one out. It's not something you really need to like keep repurchasing. You kind of want to use it as a treatment, maybe like a few times, and then like hopefully it repairs your hair enough that you don't need to continue using it and spending that money. But definitely worth trying out once if you haven't tried it before. And then my favorite leave-in conditioner for the year, I have been using this one for years, but I really, again, I didn't try anything this year that overtook this one. So this one is still my favorite one. It's the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. I love this product. I use it as my leave-in conditioner. So once I get out of the shower and before I like dry or style my hair, I always go in with it. It is a heat protector as well. So that's my main reason for using it, is for heat protection, but it also helps detangle. It helps with flyaways, helps with frizz, helps smooth the hair, everything that a leave-in conditioner does, but then it also has heat protector as well. So still my #1, love it. And then another product from Bumble & Bumble, this is their Hairdresser's Invisible Oil, my all-time favorite oil. I use this one basically daily, and that's what I love about it, is that you can use it every single day and it doesn't leave your hair feeling oily, but it just helps smooth the hair and help with flyaways, frizz, all that, but it doesn't leave my hair feeling oily at all. So I love it. That one also does have heat protector in it as well. So I feel like the combo of the primer and the oil gives my hair enough heat protection, but it's also helping with like my frizz and my flyaways and all that as well. So, oh, I forgot that I actually had some Bodycare products as well. I don't know how I forgot that. I love Bodycare, but again, just a few products in this category. First is the Tree Hut Shave Oil. I can't remember if I tried this last year or this year. Don't really remember, but this year I've been loving it. I've been using it every single day. I specifically like the Tropic Glow scent. It's my all-time favorite, but love this for a shaving oil. I get really like dry and irritated legs, and I feel like this does such a good job at keeping my legs smooth and hydrated. It helps with not like cutting the skin when you're shaving. It also leaves the skin feeling super hydrated and smooth afterwards as well. So I've been loving this one, but my favorite thing about it is of course the scent, which leads me to the next product, which is the Tree Hut Shea Whipped Body Butter, my all-time favorite cream. I've like raved about this forever, but I had to include it because it's still my favorite body cream. Also in the Tropic Glow scent, I absolutely love it. It's such a thick, creamy, hydrating cream, but doesn't feel too heavy or greasy on the skin. It kind of also has that like airy whipped texture, but still feels very like thick and hydrating on the skin. But again, my favorite thing about it is the scent. And then another body oil that I fell in love with this year was the First Aid Beauty body oil. This one did come out this year. Love this. I love the scent of it. It has a very like citrusy, lemony sort of scent. So I love the scent, but I also just love how this makes my skin feel. I always mix it with a moisturizer, either a scented or a non-scented moisturizer. I really liked mixing it with the Rare Beauty body lotion this year because they have similar scents, so I felt like they paired really nicely together. But on its own, even mixing it with First Aid Beauty's Ultra Repair Cream, I feel like would be a really nice combination. Haven't done it yet, but I might try that. But love it. I love how it feels. I love how it smells. And then the last body product here is the Hemp's body creams. I think I was using them last year, but again, this year I just really started to fall in love with them. I've used a few different scents. I really like the vanilla buttercream, I believe it's called. Recently I've been using the, it's like one of their holiday scents. It's like caramel vanilla or something. I forget which one. It's got caramel, it's got vanilla in it. I just forget what the name is, but I've been loving it. I love the feeling of their lotions. They are very lightweight and have more of that like lotiony texture, but again, they're still really, really hydrating. I think they're good for you if you have sensitive skin as well. I get very sensitive skin on my legs and I don't find these to irritate my skin at all, so I think they work really nice with sensitive skin. They smell great, they feel great, so definitely worth trying out, and they're pretty affordable as well. I think you can get them on Amazon, or I just get them when I go to the States. And then for our final category, we have fragrance. It was funny when I was writing out like my favorite fragrances for the year, we definitely have a trend here for vanilla scents. So if you're not someone that likes vanilla, you probably won't like these recommendations, but if you love vanilla scents, then these are honestly all of my favorite vanilla scents for the year. So the first one, of course, we have to include Kayalee's Vanilla 28. This one's been out for a while, but I did discover it this year and I am obsessed. If you love vanilla scents, you want that perfect vanilla scent, this is the one for you. It's so popular, everyone loves it for good reason. It smells so good. This is like one of your like warm gourmand scents, so very like rich and spicy. This one has notes of vanilla orchid, tonka absolute, and amber woods, so all very warm, cozy scents. Again, you love vanilla, you will love this scent. The next fragrance I've been loving this year is from YSL. It's their Libre Intense perfume. This is considered to be a warm floral scent. I don't find it to be very floral. I definitely get more of those like warm, spicy scents. This is perfect for a date night scent. It's very like spicy, sexy, warm. I love it as my date night scent. I probably wouldn't wear this one during the day. I think it's a little bit too rich, but as nighttime scent, it's beautiful. This one has notes of vanilla, orchid accord, and lavender essence. I guess the lavender and orchid is where the floralness comes into it, but I just feel like all the vanilla and warmer, spicier scents kind of help balance it to not be a super floral scent. So I love it. I'm not a huge fan of floral scents, so if you're not either, definitely recommend checking this one out. The next one is from the Seven Virtues. This is their Amber Vanilla scent. I love this fragrance. I got this one in gratis and I'm so glad I did because I probably wouldn't have thought to try it. Like it just didn't really stand out to me, but I love it. This one's nice because I think it can be worn as both a daytime and a nighttime scent. Like it's richer and warm enough that it can be worn at nighttime, but not too much. Like I can definitely still get away with wearing this one during the day. This one has notes of vanilla, pink carnation, and amber. So that perfect balance of like your warmer, spicy scents with the more lighter, fresh sort of scent. This next fragrance did just come out this year. This is the Burberry Goddess Intense fragrance. I like the Intense one a little bit more. I find it to be a little more like a little warmer than what the original one is. Like it a little bit more on the floral side, a little bit lighter. You will like just the Burberry Goddess, but I like the Intense one. It has, again, that warmy, spicy coziness to it. This one does have 4 different types of vanilla in it. That's what I love about it. There's like so many different like elements to it. So 4 different types of vanilla. It's also got lavender essence and patchouli. So again, it does have those floral notes to it, but I think because of like all the vanilla and all those like warmer, spicier notes, it helps to balance it out really nicely. This again for me is definitely more of a date night, nighttime scent. Has that like warmer, richer sort of notes to it, but I love it. And then the last one is another one from Kayali. This is their Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. I discovered this one. I don't know if this one came out this year or last year, but I did discover it this year and honestly in love with it. I think it is one of my top Kayali scents. Of course, I love Vanilla 28, but this one is something so different about it. And my favorite thing about it is it has really good longevity, really good reach. It actually lasts on the skin. Whenever I'm at work, I always go and spray it on myself and I can just smell it all throughout the day. Love it. Of course, it has your like vanilla scents to it, but then it also has a little bit of floralness in it. Like I said, I'm not big on floral scents, but just something about that balance of the warmer vanilla scents with the floral is just like the perfect combination. So this one has notes of golden rum, vanilla, Sir Absolute, and then of course your sugared patchouli. So just, yeah, the perfect balance of your warmer and floral notes. I absolutely love this one. But that is all of the fragrances I wanted to mention. So that does bring us to the end of this video. We've made it to the end. I got through all the products. It was definitely a lot. So I hope you guys stuck with me and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing everything I've been loving this year. Or I guess I should be saying last year because I think when this goes up it's already going to be 2025, but I guess everything I've been loving in the year of 2024. Let me know some of your favorites. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know what products you were loving in 2024. But as always, thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.